I'm Anna Leahy, and I'm an associate professor in the English department here at Chapman University. I teach the undergraduate poetry writing classes and also graduate poetry writing classes. The reason that I'm interested in poetry is that it's one of the most human things we do. We turn to poetry in times of crisis, when we're grieving, for instance. We also turn to poetry when we're celebrating. So it's part of who we define ourselves as and who we want to become, and that kind of power just fascinates me. The goals I have for my students are varied. Some of them I think will go on to be publishing poets, and that's great. But I also take into account other skills that I want students to develop. And one thing that I think every writer needs is persistence or grit. Facing challenges, giving yourself challenges, and sticking with a task. I think that's really important for students no matter what they go on to do. I really emphasize revision and trying different things, so even if you stick with the original draft, the ability for students to surprise themselves through revision is really exciting. There are now quite a few national undergraduate literary journals, so that's one thing that I work on individually with students, how to become a published poet. To see it published, to have gone through the editorial process is an achievement. It's a sign that other readers have found your writing meaningful. And that's something that can be very important to a young poet. I get inspiration from all different areas, from metaphors of physics, from scientific processes, and that's something I very much encourage in my students. They have to go out and do some research and draw from real life to create their poems. One of the pleasures I have in working with undergraduates is looking at their portfolios with them at the end of the semester and seeing in them that they're aware of the decisions they made and the progress they made. Working with young writers energizes me and makes me want to write. In talking about writing with my students, I know even more deeply why I want to be writing myself.